Greetings, YouTube. This is a friendly reminder that the new update is out. Check this new banner out. First time I'm actually opening this because I wanted to do what I try to do when I can, and that is because Kabam doesn't give us the details like they used to in the in-game inbox. That was to grade and assess the next two tiers of the daily card, and of course, for everybody, they say you've got a combination of catalyst fragments, hero crystal shards, etc., and spoiler alert, I will be dropping in about 2 hours from when this video drops an opening of 10 Paragon crystals because my daily card is not in my inbox because I just purchased it. Also worth noting, and I got some good luck. Also worth noting that because we're a month away from July 4th weekend sales, and the daily card for July will most likely historically drop after the July 4th sales, which is why this June one is delayed, because the July one's going to be delayed. So now it's still sort of on the same path, and then it should straighten itself out a couple months after that, and then we'll get the Summoner Camp, I'm sure, returning cash event that is now 3 years running, I think. But Kabam wants as many people to progress to the next progression level because of July 4th weekend offers. Now, I'm here to tell you, if you're close, since the month's already started, if you are close to Paragon, don't advance your roster. I don't think it's worth it. Wait until July 4th weekend. If you can spend at least cash on the best of the best, maybe just the Odin offers. I know that's saying a lot, though. I feel almost dirty saying that because an Odin is $100, and that's a lot of money. So even if you can just buy, I don't know, the $5 offers, you're going to be getting your money's worth to wait and buy the best, say, Thronebreaker offers you can, and then upgrade, and then buy the best Paragon offers in the same weekend. It's not like, say, spring cleaning where you only get a specific limited amount of resources no matter what progression you're at. So that's tip number one. But tip number two is you want to have the chance to progress. And obviously, you and only you watching this know how much of the story quest content you have left to complete, and whether or not that's going to factor into your ability to progress to the next level. And maybe you've already done it, maybe you haven't. I know some people who haven't done it, and they have like 10 rank 4 6 stars, and they still aren't Paragon because they don't want to do the final fight. Crazy. With that being said, let's check out these offers, and I appreciate my man who always sends these to me, Mr. Garrett Jason. Shout out to Garrett Jason. Great dude. And also, honorable mention to Earth25, who was just a little late. Okay. We're going to start with the Cavalier Daily card. Obviously, you want to push your account to become Thronebreaker, and that means you need to take, what, 1 6-star to rank 3? Is that the old? Besides the progression of completing, is that Act 6, maybe? Or 7.2? It all rushes together in my head. Linus Blanket here, this account. I think it's free to play. Cavalier Daily card. I would love for this to have been 100% Tier 5 Class Catalyst Fragment Selector, but let's be honest, you can get those pretty easily now in side quests if you don't. So this does guarantee you're almost there, and it's Selector, which means you can target it. It's also worth noting that Cavalier players still struggle at times to get 6-star shards, so in a guaranteed 6-star is awesome. I wish it was 15,000 6-star shards, but 10,000 will do. And the 2% Tier 5 Class Catalyst Fragment Crystal per day, that's the shadiness of this. That's all RNG dependent. Just imagine if it was also a selector, like we saw for Paragon players, who got not one but two 50% Tier 5 or Tier 6 Class Catalyst Fragment Selectors and a 2% Tier 6 Class Catalyst Fragment Selector per day, which made the value of that way bigger than it would have been had it just been a crystal. Like, we're talking about a 20% increase in value. I'm still going to give this for Cavalier players at least a C+. The reason why it's not higher is that most of these things you can get in side quests now, but it's better than we've seen in the past. And if you can get this to become Paragon, or excuse me, to become Thronebreaker, not Paragon, obviously, maybe you're tempted to do it. Speaking of Thronebreaker, $40. So we've got a $30, a $40, and of course the Paragon one was a $70 daily card for the month of June. Now, if you are a Thronebreaker, besides clearing the content you need to clear in the story quest, you need to take as many 6 stars to rank for as possible. Now, in a dream scenario, this would be an Abyss Nexus crystal, but I'm still glad that it's a 6-star Nexus because Thronebreakers haven't seen too many of those in offers this year. And a pretty decent amount. In a perfect world, again, I would have loved to see for $40 them form after a month of time a fully formed Tier 6 Basic and a fully formed Tier 3 Alpha. And instead you get, what, 2/3 of one, essentially, after 30 days? But you also get the bonus Tier 6 Basic and Tier 3 Alpha that's hidden at the bottom. That forms one total. So, it's still a step in the right direction. I don't think Thronebreakers got screwed for once. That's my takeaway. You didn't get, like, the greatest treatment ever, but you also didn't get screwed. So, good luck to everybody opening these. We got Paragon Crystals instead of a 6-star Nexus, but we also paid almost twice as much as you paid Thronebreaker players. So, it's all kind of, it's all kind of out there. What grade would you give this? I'm going to give it a C+, B-, for both. I think that's fair. Thanks for watching.